I think maybe we should follow this. The way forward. Whatever it is, it's over in that direction. Alright. Huh. Also, I should not be holding the shield. I do not need it. I do not need it at all. I have all things expecting. Of all things to anticipate today. Was not anticipating this. Well, you know, only one way forward. Need to find out who it's from. Need to find out who this is from. Hold on, what is? No, wrong one. Path is unknown. The wandered halls welcome you. The ward halls welcome you. Come to the library, friend. We need to talk. And then this appeared. The way forward. What is that? Okay. Listen, so did this get delivered to me at some point? Wait, what? This book was definitely not in my inventory. This book was definitely not in my inventory just a little bit ago. I'm sure about a little more food. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We just have to hope and pray the journey isn't too long. Okay, this is... Oh, okay, of course, the one place where there's no food at. The one place where there's no food whatsoever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just confused. Like, when did this get delivered to my inventory? What the fuck? What the hell is this? What the... This is new. This is very new. Who built this? What the fuck is this place? Hello?
I didn't clean up.
Hello?
Hey, made it.
Oh. Dread? What the hell?
Yeah. So, welcome to the library. I was expecting you so soon.
You built this place?
Yeah, I did. You get the note?
Yeah, I did. I did all right.
Great. Mimir did their job.
The what?
Mimir.
The mirror?
Fox friend over there. Mimir.
Oh.
Yeah. A little messenger fox.
Oh, okay.
He
So
likes writing.
I heard mentions of a library, but what the?
Yeah, this is what I've been working on for several months.
Several.
I
So
wouldn't
this is
read any of the books.
why? What happens if I read one of them? Is something bad going to happen?
One of them, you know when your brain has knowledge of everything and it starts spilling? That's what these are. So some of them just aren't meant to be read.
You brought them here?
Oh no, it's more like forcefully shunted out of my brain.
Oh.
I don't know what happens if I don't write it down, so it gets written down. Everywhere.
Dren?
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Here.
But how much do you know?
A lot. Personally, not much. The entire consciousness bubble knows a lot.
But
So usually that goes, I've had to set up some wards and stuff, so the library basically built itself.
the warded
but,
halls call for you? Is that what this place is? The warded halls?
Yeah. The gods can't really find us here.
The gods
They
can't.
can't have this. It's more like they can send people, but this is more like peripheral vision, right? They'll see this and they'll see the clouds of white and snow.
So you have a
Usually what
tactical advantage against the gods that you haven't told us?
Green, if I were to tell you that this existed, And it would also hold something very precious in it. No one can see this. Only few have. People that I trust. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to punch you.
You trust me.
Yes. Like, completely.
Why? We don't know each other, Dread.
You see, if I told you that, that kind of spoil things.
Spoils what exactly? What are you hiding from me, Dread?
Can't say. I can't say.
Okay, then maybe answer me this question. How do you know that symbol?
Can't really explain that either. So the library mostly built itself on conscious thoughts, or like subconscious even. So that just appeared as I was filling the shelf, and I'm still working it out. But the door's been locked, so I can't really go inside.
So we can't go inside. Oh God, this feels uneasy being over here.
Yeah. Don't touch it for too long.
Ugh,
It's not the best substance to interact with.
Reminds me
if
of
you're not me.
Reminds me of the spirit world back in my home.
Huh. Why ain't that quick?
So this just randomly appeared, like you Dread,
Well, yeah.
that's my symbol. That's the symbol of my people, my nation, my
Makes
kingdom.
sense.
Makes How does that make sense?
Spoilers.
No, I want some goddamn answers right now. This place is warded
You get
against
two answers, or you get a couple answers and you get two questions. So ask questions.
Okay, I get a couple answers. I get to ask two questions.
If
And
I can't answer it, you can ask a different question.
Okay.
I'm fair.
So hold on. Okay, don't answer this one. This is just me trying to lead things up. You mentioned you were part of some sort of mind system or whatever. You randomly spew out this place. Okay. You know what? Let's start with this one. What are you?
I am a fragment of a consciousness that consists of its own plane. So basically, your world that you know. Imagine all that instead of stuff. It was me. I am a small sliver of that sent out to roam.
So
Like the Roman journey, basically.
So your universe? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. You.
Oh, I love this game.
So like you're a god or a universe or something.
Not a god. Not here, at least. There's a difference.
So you are a god, just not here.
You're thinking too small. But you're also thinking too big. I exist here. I am mortal. I have my limits. When I am in my own place, that's just me. So if you think the only thing in existence is God in its own pocket, then yes, I am a god. But only because I'm the only thing that exists.
So you're lonely.
Yeah. Yeah, that sums it up pretty well.
All right. You know what? I guess the better question is, what are we? You know me quite well.
We're friends. I trust you.
But why? I never met you
Spoilers.
a day in my life. I've never seen you until this world.
Well, yeah, time's weird, ain't it? I can't tell you, because if I told you, things might go mess up and I would have never met you. So you know how it is.
Well, I'm meeting you right now.
Yeah, maybe this is our first time meeting. Maybe this is how you, like, at some point, we gain each other's trust here. You don't know that for sure. I don't even know that for sure. What matters is, I trust you.
I don't know how to feel about I don't know how to feel about all this. Like what?
Just go pet Mimir. He tends to calm people down.
No, I don't need pets right now. I need answers. I need. Why'd you bring me here?
Alright.
Why'd you bring me here?
Oh, yeah, that's a freebie. That's actually pretty important. I don't know what's happening lately. I've been pretty cooped up. I've only gone out like once or twice. But even I, like with my limited capabilities, can sense it. Something's happening, Green. Something bad. Like, I can't tell what it is, but I know that people are going to get hurt. So,
Okay.
you need to defend yourself.
Is
My brain also manifests items and objects.
that?
And out of it, this showed up.
That's.
It's yours. It might be a bit different in how it's shaped, but it's still the same thing.
This is my weapon.
A symbol of good faith. If you need help or anything, you can ask.
So you.
Space is safe, but you cannot stay.
Why can't I stay? I have sheer curiosity. Not that I want to.
Let's see. Give me a second. There has to be a book in here somewhere. Maybe over here.
So.
Here. Oh, yeah. Spirit Library. Something about Spirit Library? Am I correct?
Spirit library. I vaguely heard of a spirit library back from my world.
All right. So, if I'm remembering correctly, people couldn't stay there. Knowledge was too much. Or, like, the Guardian wouldn't let them stay.
Yeah.
This is kind of the same deal. You can't stay here, because the longer you stay here, the more the temptation grows to wanting to read a book. And the last thing I need you reading right now is anything involving past, present, or future events, or events that don't even particularly involve yourself.
But these events, they could change the world. They could help us. They could. Dread, you understand? You have a very
That's dangerous.
you have a very important
dangerous.
you have a very important gift here, Dread. You have.
And that's why I've hidden it. Green, people can't know this. You need to trust me when I say, when people know things, they do things that are bad and not drastic. What's the word? Come on. Erratic and stupid. People have died over trying to find knowledge, or people have burned knowledge to the ground. This stuff needs to be safe and it needs to be hidden. Do you understand?
I understand about keeping things safe.
Good.
You know.
I don't want to lose any more people over this.
It's kind of beautiful.
Yeah, and it's still growing.
It is.
Yeah, can't you see it?
I mean-
Everything here, it's still manifesting. These are doorways to places we can't even access. The ceiling isn't even finished. Like, there are floors to this, and it's growing, and eventually it'll be finished. I don't know when that's gonna be, and hopefully when then I'll still be around to see it.
And for some reason, you trust me with all this knowledge, all this
I
power.
trust you with knowing this knowledge. With knowing this is here. With knowing that you won't share this with anyone. Because if you did, this could be a very different situation. One where a lot of blood is shed and a lot of people get hurt that don't need to get hurt in the first place. Or altogether, I just get blown up by a couple of gods because they found my magical wards because you've accidentally shared it with the wrong person who went, oh, do you know about this place? There's tons of knowledge here. And I get nuked from orbit. I don't like being nuked from orbit. Do you want to get nuked from orbit?
Not particularly. Dread.
Exactly.
Dread.
Mhm.
You might not be able to tell me for some godforsaken reason. You might not be able to answer it, but this is a unprecedented level of trust. What did I do to earn that trust?
You became my friend.
How?
And that meant something. I can't say how, and I'm definitely not saying why, but we're friends. I trust you. And I can't say how, and I can't give the circumstances of how we've met. Maybe this is it, but time has a weird way of showing us things, and I'm sure eventually you'll figure it out. You're smart.
I just due to the conditions over my world. You know, I never wanted to be a warrior.
What did you want to be?
It's been so long. I believe I remember I wanted to be a helper, a protector of sorts. But you know, back in my world, everything I did was for my people.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was just for them. I try to keep them safe. I build walls to keep our enemies out. When our little group was trying to become too chaotic, and there was wartime around the corner, I stepped up to try and help, but they didn't want it. Everything I did was for them.
Still be trying. Even now, you're far from home. You're quite a ways away. Trust me.
That's an
stuff like
understatement.
this, quite far. But from what I've heard, you've been doing good things for the community here. You've built a wall. Like, that's protection. You've built establishments to try to help. From what I've seen, you're a good person. If not now, then deep inside you are a good person.
Maybe the other part of me is lost forever. The good person.
Nothing's ever lost. Not truly.
That's what everyone thinks to see. I am lost, a tyrant.
What do you think?
Think about what?
Of yourself, that is.
I believe I'm doing what's right to get back home. Doing what's necessary.
Is it good just for you? Is it selfish? Are you protecting others?
I can only help those who want to be helped. A lot of people here seem to not care or not put in effort.
Maybe they just don't know what to do. The people that brought us here,
The gods.
I don't know much about them, but they're people still. Just given a huge sum of power. Say what you will, they're still people.
Oh, that
If you can sit
you
down
are
and have
you are
tea with them, they're
correct.
people.
The gods are nothing but flawed individuals. The people who flaunt their power over others and claim
They
to be
haven't been here in a
better.
while. They just haven't. They haven't done anything. For our known way of going back is through them, right? So what do you do when they disappear?
You find
You
other
walk
ways.
aimlessly. There's nothing here. Yeah, and then when that happens, are you gonna end up like EB? Like Eli? Are they gonna end up seeing what you've done, and then are they going to decide in their great holy knowledge they're going to smite you for what you've done, cast you away, cast you out like some trash? Like a broken toy, a plaything? You need to be smart.
Oh, trust me, I
What's
am.
happening here is way beyond it. Good.
I am playing.
Because if you're not smart, you're gonna die.
Oh, I'm aware
That's
of
the
that.
board.
Oh, I'm very much aware of that, and I've been playing my cards very carefully.
Good.
This thing that you said might happen. You said that something's gonna happen.
Could already be happening. All I know is that it's bad. It's not good, and it's going to hurt a lot of people if it hasn't already started. Like I said, I'm here. It's hard to leave sometimes, and it's hard to try to I have to write down things almost constantly just to try to make sure I can't I don't burn out basically. So it's hard to leave, but when I do go out, and I do, I can sense it, you know?
And what does it feel like?
A bad omen. Death. It's not right. Something. How do I explain this? It's like a cobweb, right? You know what a cobweb is.
Of course.
Yeah?
Who doesn't?
It's just a web. It's in a corner in a wall. This cobweb is in gelatinous fluid, and it's slowly dissolving at the seams. And everything connecting to it's fraying. It doesn't make sense. It's out of context. It's not right. It's, for whatever bizarre circumstances, it's supernatural in the sense of it's different from what's supposed to be. Because coming here, you get, like, if you have the sense for it, you get a good read, right? You know where you are. You know, like, the material composition of the land. You know what frequency to vibe at in order to exist. Like, stuff like that. That's getting thrown off here. And it's in, like, minute ways. But it's enough to where if you're someone like me, you sense it's not good, and it could only get worse.
You say you sense it in certain places?
I've sensed it everywhere, Green. Some places are, like, not as strong as others. But I've sensed it in our homes. I've sensed it when walking around, like, where a lot of people have shown up. I don't know what's causing it.
And so you gave me back my sword to try and so I can protect myself?
And defend others, Green. This isn't too small scale, Green. It's not just about you. Surprisingly, the world is a collection of people. Without those people, things fall apart. There's nothing to protect if everybody's dead.
Like I said, I can only help those who want to be helped. Half of the people here, they want to stay. From what it seems like.
Let them live their lives, because eventually, the gods, I assume, are going to come back, and they're going to want to play around with things. And they're going to see these people that have been waiting. Those people get hungry. Those people want to go home. Or maybe they don't. I don't know what the gods are going to do with them at that point, but when they come, stuff will start churning again. It's a matter of time.
I hope you're right. But in any case, sometimes I think we need to take matters into our own hands. The gods are powerful, but they feel malicious. I'm not sure if you ever had a conversation with Apollo before, but...
Never personally met. I did see him, or no, sensed him, I guess, out in the middle of the rain, not by the wall, I think, a couple months back. Before I had to start secluding myself in here. That's like the one instance. I don't know what was happening over there, but never personally met them.
Well, if their intent feels malicious, I don't know what it is, but it feels malicious, and sometimes we gotta take matters into our own hands. Thank you for the warning, Dread, and thank you for the sign of good faith.
You're always welcome here. If you just need a place to relax, if a place to breathe. Outside's hectic, harsh. There's space.
Suppose in return, this place will remain a secret.
Thank you. That's all I can ask. I'll let you on your way. Till we meet again, Green.
Till then. What does he know? What does he know? He knows things, but he doesn't know things. How does that work? What kind of sick place is this? First my Earth Kingdom, the Earth Kingdom symbol, my sword. Oh, my sword. Oh, this was the thing that that helped me strike down Mason. Oh, how I missed it. This thing has got me through a lot. It'll get me through so much more in this world. I just hope I'm ready. It couldn't be, could it? The thing that he's sensing, it just couldn't be. I don't know. This Shade, I know Shade's been collecting more souls. I know that. And he is a parasite. It would make sense for something like that to feel unbalanced. But I'm teamed up with Shade. This puts me at a step. But why, of all things, why does he trust me like the way he does? He says we're friends, but I never met him a day in my life. How does that work? How does he know me? I need to know. I want to know. That area holds power. It holds... No. No, I can't abuse it. Especially I'm not this out of good faith. I might be willing to take undermined deals, but there's something about him. There's just something. There's something about him. I don't know. I don't know. But he seems like a interesting person to have by my side. I'd rather keep him by my side than against me. And of all the people who do and don't trust me, he puts an ungodly amount of faith in me. But one thing's certain. With my sword back, things can finally fight. Things can finally start to feel a little right. Now that I have this back, the world of possibilities is finally open.